Hello, Donna here. What I'm doing today is I'm making a little booklet out of Your Creative Studio, the June vintage subscription box. I love getting my boxes from Your Creative Studio, and I know you will too. So what we've done is we've got two videos for you today. You've got the giveaway video that you can head on over and watch. It is separate to this video. This video, I'm just showing you what I made using the stationery out of the subscription box. If you want to enter the giveaway, pop on over to the giveaway video. The link is in the description box below. So let's get started on this little tutorial. So the first thing we need to do is you get your sheet of vellum. Now this particular sheet is a 6x6. Choose which is your favorite sheet. Now they're all pretty colourful. That's the one I made this one out of, just in case you want to make the same one. Beautiful colours. I can't believe how vivid these colours are. And they look even better when you put them over tea dyed. We don't have to do too much work to make the cover. You pretty much fold it in half. Easy so far, right? Now you need 2 envelopes. So you get plenty of envelopes in this pack. I'm going to tuck one inside itself. All right, like that. Because I don't want the flap covering over the back here like this. If I tuck them in together, that would happen. So I don't want to ruin the back of my envelope there. So that's why I'm tucking that in. All right, then I'm going to put that in there like that. So here's the second part of my cover. Now here you've got this gap. So I'm just going to get my Barely Art glue. It dries clear and it dries and grabs pretty quick. So I'm just going to open that little flap there a little bit and just put a line of glue just there and press it together. Second part of the cover, done. Easy so far, right? Now we need a sticky note pad. So we'll take off one. I cover the back with some of the same vellum I used for the cover, but you can use tea-dyed paper or any thin. You only want a thin paper to cover the back. So I've stuck the sticky note on the other side of the vellum and I'm just going to glue it down around the edges. And then I flatten this out with my bone folder. Now it's glued in place, I'm just going to fussy cut it out. I just centre the envelope over the vellum cover sheet and I'm going to make this little sticky note page a flip out. I'm going to use a piece of the matching washi tape to secure this flip out onto the envelope. So I tear off a piece and I just stick it down over the top of the sticky note, and then you'll see a bit here hanging off the edge to the right hand side. Now I fold it over to the other side of the envelope and then I tear off the bits that are gone past the sticky note paper. And then this will form my hinge. I'll just use my bone folder again just to make sure it's pressed down to stay. Now when I open this up, you'll see the shape of the sticky note has left some of the washi tape, the sticky part showing. So I've got to cover that over and I just use another piece of washi tape, stick that over the top. Now fold it back closed again and I press it down with my bone folder. Now we've got our cover all made up. Now what I've done for the pages if I fold that in half there, I can get two lots of pages, right? Folded in half. And then I'll take a real small slither off this fold line and cut that off, and that removes it, and it gives me 2 sheets of paper. Then I work out where my pages are going to be here, how wide I want them, and then I just fold that there. So this one I'm now going to put over the top of that and then fold it. So I'm going to cut the excess piece off using this top piece for my guide. This now fits in here, and the page is just that little bit shorter than 6 inch here. So I'm going to trim my vellum back just that much. And I'm just going to cut that excess bit of vellum off. And now my page is the same size and height as my vellum. I'm not going to use a template for this. I'm just going to use my rule and freehand it. So I found the middle of my booklet, one clip here and one clip at the top on here. The reason I'm doing that is because my envelope is shorter than my cover. So I need 2 to hold that in place. Then I'm going to get my halfway ruler, and when I put that in here, I find my halfway mark, which is right here, and I'm just going to freehand push that hole through and out this side here. Now don't forget, if I come down 1 inch from the top to there, I'm going to miss the envelope here. So I need to come down further. There's my 2 inch mark. I need to come down at least 1.5 inches. So there's 2 inches, there's 1.5 inches from the top of the book, so that I know that I'm going to catch in this envelope. So on the inside, I come back down, I put my ruler at the top of my page here, then I come down 1.5 inches and I'll put a hole all the way through, freehand it and poke it through the other side. Now I'm going to come up 1.5 inches at the bottom. I know that's going to catch in my envelope here as well, and push that through and come out the very back center of this fold line. Now this stitch is called the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and it will look like that. So I'm just going to use a embroidery thread for this, and I'm going to use my bookbinder's needle. So I'm just going to pull out 1, 2 generous lengths of thread and cut that off. I'm going to thread my needle. I'm going to use all 6 strands of this embroidery floss, the whole lot, because I want it to be showy. I'll open up my book and I'm going to start sewing from the inside out. I'm just going to pull that through and leave a tail. Then I'm going to pick it up and turn it over, and I'm going to bring the needle back through the top hole and back into the middle. There's my first running stitch right there. Then I'm going to skip this hole. I'm going to get that out of my way. Actually, let's just pop it under that clip there. Then I'm going to come down to this hole here, close my booklet and bring it back through here. Now you see I'm out here, I'm going to bring it back to the middle again and pop it in that hole there. So I'm going to turn the book around that it suits the way I handle things, and I'm going to bring it back through to the middle on this back side. from the outside to the inside. All right. Now, see how I've got the threads both? I'm going to take it out from under that clip. So see how I've got the threads both on one side here? I need to bring one back under that long stitch, so it's got one on either side. I'm going to cut off that thread because I don't need the needle anymore. And I'm going to get my threads in my left and right hand, and I'm going to pull them long ways up the book. Not that way. Long ways up the book. And I'm going to tie a knot over the top of that long stitch. And I'm just going to cut that off. Pinch the holes closed again with your fingers if they've gaped open a bit. And there's your little booklet. All that's left to do now is decorate the inside. What I've done with this one, I've just cut a pocket in the front of the envelope because these envelopes are hard to use there. I can put that in there really easy, but if I set that in there, once that goes in that pocket, I would find that very hard to get out later, especially if it went all the way in the pocket. No one would know it was there. So I just cut a little slit in the envelope there to turn that into a more user-friendly pocket. I put my ruler inside. I get a second ruler. I square it up, make sure it's straight, and then I'll just cut a little line across here. See that little cut line? You can go even further now and put some stamping in there, to-do list, shopping list, or leave it blank and let the user decide what they would like to do. But they make up so cute. Now comes the easy part, just packaging it. So we've got this recycled package. I'm going to turn it around the wrong way. Well, you could put it in any way you like, but just put your little booklet in there. Remove the cover to turn it into a sticker, and then just pop your sticker on and let that lovely image flow through. You've got so many options with how you can use this beautiful vintage stationery. You get this every month, a box of this every month, and you will never be disappointed with what you get. I love the idea of being able to recycle the packaging. You know, like this is one of the things as junk journalers that we do all the time. We recycle packaging. I can take that off, and there now I've got an envelope that I can use and put in one of my journals. We love this stuff. We love it so much. We don't need to use these as sticky notes. Use them as little flip outs. They're gorgeous. You have the opportunity to win one of these boxes from your creative studio. The giveaway is not on this video, so pop on over to the giveaway video. I've put the link to the giveaway video in the description below. I'll see you over there. I'm Donna. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.